And back. So we'll get back to my adventure that I had planned, or this entire conversation that we keep on having that I did not plan.
Hey,
Um,
Chris, you play to find out what happens. And what
Exactly.
happens is Jim feels bad.
And we all
I'm
know
starting,
this.
I'm
we
starting
know,
to feel better.
We all know when Jim gets into a character, he gets into a character.
True.
Oh, I know some catharsis is going on.
Yeah. Let the healing begin.
That's right.
No, absolutely.
Also, this is distracting me from my paranoia.
Yes, let's focus on other people's problems.
I'm actually still really, really angry because I'm starting to have some sort of realization that, wow, as terrible as this is for me, still everyone goes around and points at KT and calls her a freak all the time. That's not okay.
Yeah.
I mean, less and less okay with that. It was
So
never okay, but now it's terrible.
So that does actually happen. There is a lot of backlash about that entire situation. You are getting sued, so don't worry about that.
I'm getting sued?
Yes.
Oh, by the guy I punched?
Yes.
you punched a guy and you're rich, so you're getting sued.
He called me a fag. That's not okay. Also, he called you a freak. That is also not okay. And so if that costs me a lot of money, then I will gladly pay it. I hope it doesn't cost me any money, but if it does, I will gladly pay it.
No, he should not get money for this. Tie that shit up in court.
Oh, no, absolutely. I don't intend to pay that.
He won't get money out of it. He won't get money for this.
He'll get a book deal, probably.
So while the situation is being resolved, even though there's a lot of sympathy on your side, there's still a little thing about the violence. So I got some bad news. YouTube is taking commissions off. You're no longer getting you've been suspended from ad revenue.
Oh no!
Whoa.
Well, there's only one thing to do. We have to film a heartfelt apology video.
I'm not sorry I punched him.
Well,
no, you just have to disappear for like 20 days, and then make your video and make it sound sincere, and then after that, you play the victim.
No, but I'm not sorry I punched him.
Right, you don't have to be sorry. You just have to make it seem heartfelt.
I mean, truthfully, didn't you give that speech to Weapon already?
Okay, nope, yep, to the point. Check. I'll say what I have to say. And then I will be the victim. The total victim.
Play some piano music in the background.
A roaring fire.
No. I can play the piano myself.
Okay.
That's taking it to the next level.
He's classically trained.
Exactly. I am classically trained, actually. I can sing, play instruments. I'm in musical theater.
That situation is getting itself cleared up.
All I'm thinking of now is a YouTube video of Empyrean turns to the camera and then starts playing Me and a Gun.
Yeah. Also, I'd totally pull it off because I have godlike beauty and I'm amazingly musically talented.
So, Balance.
You know, I'm not gay, but I'm getting a little hot.
Are you Do you need the jealous tag because you have less conditions than Empyrean?
I think I do. Like I said, I think we should have like multipliers on the tags because I don't have room for all the conditions I keep.
So that actually raised a question, Chris. I was curious about. To clear guilty, you can make a sacrifice to absolve your guilt. I wondered if Empyrean actually like telling the truth and telling everybody would count. But
yeah.
I'll accept that one because that did actually come in. If I was the first one.
All right. I will
Yeah.
take off guilty, but I'm still angry and hopeless.
Right.
So it is a very sad, heartfelt rendition of the piano YouTube apology video.
So while that situation is going on, did anyone else want to talk or do or just investigate or do anything?
Well, I'm gonna
I
call.
need to find-
I'm gonna call Psychopomp, and first of all, complain that all my friends are ignoring me and my problems, and then
I would like a paranoid tag because somebody is impersonating me.
I must have running
I-
circles.
I
Sorry, go ahead.
I've been staying up late watching my dad, seeing if the person he talked to makes contact with him again.
and then I'm gonna
Nice.
ask her what's going on.
Okay. She seems to be confused over the phone. In what regards?
Well, I got a weird message the other day that you're not maybe it wasn't you, but they were talking about a woman, and I thought you had dealings with him. I may be wrong.
With who?
With Weaver and Red Right Hand.
She kind of pauses. Where did you get those names?
From the ether?
You definitely there is a concerned look.
My robot senses were
Get from-
tingling.
Mm-hmm.
Be very careful what you do with those, Katie. They are both very, very dangerous men.
Right. But that's why I was calling, because thought it might be you, and I wanted to warn you.
I do not believe it is, but I will definitely check my businesses.
Okay.
If you ever need to know anything about Weaver, I can tell you that Halcyon deals with him a lot.
In a good way or a bad way?
In a very bad way. They do that. That's her arch rival, the
Mm.
person in the city she can't find. His machinations are legendary within the city.
They're vast and contain multitudes.
So I
Hmm.
thank you for the warning, KT. If you need anything else, definitely reach out to me. But I'm
Yeah,
gonna check a couple-
could you put in a word with YouTube to get our ad revenue returned? I mean, we were really contrite in our video.
There was
She
piano
smiles.
music and everything.
Right.
Her face just kind of freezes for a moment. Done.
Ha!
Nice.
Now we can go back to tasering dead animals. Because we're 8. All right.
She kind of pauses. She blinks out for just a second, then blinks back. I just found something.
Hmm.
I don't know how I missed this.
Hmm?
Weaver's been at war. Somebody's trying to take over his city. Trying to take over Halcyon from him.
Wait, he controls it?
He controls. If there is anything you would call as a crime boss in this city, it is Weaver.
See, I knew Tyler was talking trash.
It's not well known, and Tyler's an idiot.
I mean, we all knew that, but
As you go into any door, any business in the city, any house in the city, if you look up in the frame and see like a little web monogram in the door frame. That house, that business is protected by Weaver. And anyone who threatens it will be punished.
But someone's taking him on.
Yes.
Do you know who?
I'm only getting the name Damon.
Damon.
Or
Okay.
Damien.
Okay.
Like Matt Damon?
Yes, like Matt Damon.
Exactly like him.
D-A-M-O.
Okay.
Still,
Fighting against sexual assault and taking on a crime lord.
exactly. Once again, be careful, KT.
I will. So the next question is, can I overcome my hate of Captain Halcyon in order to warn her? The answer so far is no.
Wow.
Maybe Cyberpunk will do it.
Because she's the real enemy.
Okay.
Anyone else doing any investigations?
I'm looking through my I'm gonna leverage my family's, resources to see if I can track down any leads on Red Right Hand. Anywhere where it's like, he's been dealt with before, anywhere where his name pops up, like places he's been seen.
So, checking archive, stuff like that, you don't get anything. But you find a weird ghost story. It's a ghost story, one of those classics. Man was killed in a room, no way in and out, no one was entered the room. But in 1956, that situation happened. A guy was found in a room that no one could get in or out of. He was dead. The only thing is, by the door frame was a red right hand. The imprint, like
a bloody hand.
Bloody handprint.
This
And
body
it would have, it was actually a crime boss. This was in 1956.
Does the crime boss look like what KT described him looking like?
No, this was definitely, old school Italian mafia type.
Did you record him at all when you ran into him, KT? Like, do you have an image of his face?
Yeah, she recorded the whole encounter.
Yep, I already played it
Essentially
back.
played it back.
I'm going to run him through facial recognition software.
We just call that Ask KT.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, Tim. Oh.
So, when this starts running through the facial software, the system basically crashes. What happens is the film, as it's there, it's like the recording, obviously not film. But you can only get bits from the files when it's reconfigured. All it looks like is a bloody right hand. On just a bunch of, film file folders.
Okay. Can I tell locations where this, red right hand has been found?
She has
Sometimes.
weird stories. Sometimes there's maybe you can identify 3 weird locations in the last 100 years.
Okay.
But there are some signs where, a bloody room. So there was a red handprint, but there are also other ones. So it's hard to tell if it's connected or not.
Okay, well, I'll start, putting those all together on a map. Start cross-checking, like, witness accounts or, police reports and see if I can establish some sort of, like, pattern or area they seem to work in.
Okay. It is kind of up and down the East Coast.
Okay.
And the stories, there are definitely like a crime boss. There's also, the always fun story of the musician that made a pact with the devil at the crossroads.
Okay.
But when he finally died, the only thing was on his chest was a bloody right palm, a bloody hand print.
Yeah.
And it's just, there's weird little stories like that of just not crime, not always crime bros, not musicians, but people that found success one way or another.
Okay. So there's a pattern of, like someone like rising meteorically and then having some tragic death.
Yes.
All right. I'll look for that pattern in Halcyon City.
Well, it's there.
And then I'll start, figuring out like who they dealt with. Yeah. I'm going to try to make a profile on this guy based on all of this.
Okay. So do a quick little jump here. That night, you're going into your room, getting ready to bed. You close the door behind you, and at the corner you look, and on your door is a bloody right hand, and below it says, shh.
I say, oh, fuck that. And I leave my room.
Whoops.
I go talk to my dad. Whatever time it happens to be.
Oh, he's immediately, when you tell him, he's immediately up. He's checking your room, he's checking the house, gets into the security systems. Just nothing there. He looks rather disturbed.
Everything I've been able to find on this guy, he's like a ghost story. Do we have any actual experience with ghosts?
Of course, dime a dozen. Do you show him the files and folders?
Yeah, I'll share what I found.
I have dealt with quite a few ghosts. Nothing ever felt right like this. But I have dealt with one demon.
Okay.
And this feels closer.
Do I know he's like Weaver's fighting someone named Damon? That the information gets shared.
Did that information get shared?
Yeah, that'd be up to KT.
What was it?
Did that information about
From Cyberpunk? Did you share that information with us?
Oh, not yet.
Okay. Well, I don't share that then.
Okay.
I haven't seen a demon, but who knows?
Who knows indeed. I'll continue to check a couple of my resources. I think there's still a voodoo priestess that owes me a favor.
Does
Be
that
careful,
work?
son. Huh?
Does that work?
Works for them. Never really had much of an effect on me. But it works for them.
Curious. I wonder if belief is required. Okay.
My general thought, yes.
Oh yeah. I'll just have Vesper watch over me tonight.
He steals your breath. You wake up. Just like that.
Your creation has gone rogue.
Well, I didn't program you for that.
I guess that voodoo stuff does work.
I'm so proud of you for outgrowing your limitations.
Dang.
He's turned himself into a sleep apnea mask.
I didn't even know I had it. Didn't even know I had it. Crazy.
He didn't know you had it either until he started needing your breath to survive.
So, Matt,
This is a weird symbiotic relationship now.
you have been, up for a while.
I do share.
Like 3 days.
I do share to everyone that the Red Right Hand visited my room.
Oh,
That is
shit.
not good.
Now I'm more paranoid.
So be careful. He knows that I'm looking into him at least.
Okay.
So I need a paranoid tag and an exhaustion tag.
Give me all the tags. Just all of them.
I figure paranoia X2 and exhaustion X3.
Stat.
How about if we just give you hopeless?
I guess it covers the same territory, but I don't know. Exhaustion and paranoia are more descriptive.
You do though. Where did she go? You do get a call from Star.
Hi, Star.
Hey, Matt.
How's it going?
Not bad. When were you on the east side? I'm sorry, the west side.
West Side?
West side of what?
The city.
Where was the mall? Was that
That would be
west
kind
side?
of central. You haven't been to the west side for a while.
I don't know that I've been on the west side.
Huh. Apparently, you just saved like a bunch of people from a collapsing building. There was a fire, and some guy with amazing telekinetic powers came out of nowhere.
Okay,
It
here's
saved
the
the whole-
thing. There's somebody going around pretending to be me, and it's not me.
So there's a person running around saving people with your rep.
Yeah, so far nothing bad has happened, but it's not me. I don't know what his goal is. He's been associating with my friends. They don't know the difference.
Right. It's been
He's-
pretty intrusive,
He's
really.
He's very convincing.
Right. It's pretty intrusive. I feel pretty gross about the whole thing.
But now I have a
So,
tracker, so I can tell.
So you didn't bring me a Starbucks 2 days ago, did you?
Oh my.
Oh.
Did I bring her
Also,
to
you-
Starbucks 2 days ago?
Also,
He's getting
the
all up in your
kiss
life.
that we shared that changed my life, was that us? Because it was life changing.
Oh no, that was totally me. No.
Okay, good. Thank God.
You telekinetically moved yourself
Oh.
upside down so we could Spider-Man kiss. It was great.
Yeah.
My friends have been telling him secrets.
I made you wear a mask so I could peel it down.
I don't know what he is or who he is or what he wants.
The single white female of superheroes.
Could be, yeah.
Take your place.
She's kind of silent on the other side of the phone. Well, I've got some homework I've got to do.
She's very awkward and
I'll
uncomfortable.
talk to you later, Matt.
Also, I have to change my locks.
Okay.
Right. Also, I need to never speak to you again because you spawn ghosts who bring me coffee.
You're a crazy person.
Right. Because you are absolutely insane.
Was it ghost coffee?
And insanity and superpowers, not a great mix. You like summon up telekinetic ghosts that do things.
Some supervillains might disagree.
The real balance would never bring you a coffee. He would bring you a frappuccino.
Right. He knows. 2 creams.
He likes those milk-flavored coffee beverages.
So I checked the news about whatever happened on the West Side.
Yeah.
West Side.
I'd like some milk and
Just,
sugar,
you
with just a
know,
little bit of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
apartment complex.
You get a text from me that says,
area.
"Good save on the apartment complex, bud.
Apparently,
Way to redeem our rep."
Balance showed up, saved,
And you get a text from
Saved at
me
least
saying
60
an imposter was in the West Side.
I sent you back one. It was him.
I know, because I know you weren't on the West Side. This is already paying dividends.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna find the evil you. Well, he's not really evil even. He keeps doing good things. This is weird.
I figure they're like baiting a hook. They're doing all these good things until we let our guard down, and then they're going to set the hook.
Okay, before I forgot. Give me just one more second.
Trying to ruin your rep. They're like, okay, all these good things, and then you're gonna do something, terrible.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, I'm a supervillain.
Right.
I knew it.
By the way, I like shooting children.
I knew it. Wait, I didn't know that.
Well, that's what the bad one's gonna do.
Jiminy?
Yeah. Yes.
Not doing anything?
I did all that stuff, to recover our reputation and turn it around on people. And then I'm going to,
It's time for you to go on Good Morning America and explain to them how you're the victim.
No, right. But in the midst of all of that, I'm also going to go and consult my family's archives about the Weaver or the Red Right Hand.
You don't get a lot of information. Both of them, even though your families generally lived in the city, they are a little bit more universal,
Sure.
more world covering. So he doesn't ignore people on the side of the street like you do in the old City of Heroes game. No,
Right.
no, that robbery is too low for me.
Right.
You're just like, whatever.
But he does spend a lot of times, in New York and other places. But the records, there is definitely some you find some records about the Weaver, and apparently the Weaver has been in battles with Captain Halcyon for 80 years.
Oh, well, I'll go talk to her then.
Did KT ever tell us about all this?
No. That's why I didn't go straight to her.
Oh, you just found it in your
Yeah.
library. Gotcha.
So I will go talk to Captain Halcyon then. Following the trail.
You meet up at Halcyon, one of the meeting places.
Don't do it.
Do you tell me that?
The places.
I'm just trying to follow leads.
You're muted.
I know, but you know what my mouth looks like when I say no. No.
No, you don't tell me that? Okay, check.
No, I don't.
All right, well then I will still go talk to her.
Okay. You meet up at Halcyon. You meet up at the meeting place.
Yeah. So, what can you tell me about Weaver?
I would prefer you stay away from him.
Well, I'd prefer he stay away from us, but that's not been happening. So I feel like me and my team should be informed about who is messing with us or after us. Between him and this Red Right Hand character, I sort of feel like
I don't know who that is.
Well, he is some criminal that is also working with Weaver. They apparently have some sort of reluctant partnership where Red Right Hand gave Weaver some sort of deal, or Weaver did something for Red Right Hand and now is owed something. Anyway, point being, we seem to be at the center of some sort of I don't even know what to say about it. We seem to be at the center of some sort of they seem to be sucking us into some sort of plot of theirs. I know the Red Right Hand offered one of my teammates, something, and was turned down. I know that he was involved with corrupting that hero. And so, if the two of them
Are you talking about Adrian?
Yes.
Adrian's been corrupt for years.
Right. Okay. But apparently the Red Right Hand's been involved in that all along.
I've heard those rumors. I don't believe that part of it.
Okay.
He was a bad person.
Well, we've actually met that guy. And he is doing something. So, I take a deep breath. Let's not get into patronizing. There's something going on that me and my teammates are getting sucked into. And I feel like any information you could give us on these people so that we can be as prepared and informed would be for the best.
There is no one I ever heard of that goes by Red Right Hand.
Okay. But you do know about this Weaver character.
Yes.
Okay. Can you share?
I will decide when you ask questions.
Okay, so if he's at war with someone, who might that be? Is it you he's at war with?
I've been at war with Weaver my entire life.
So have you recently started winning the war?
We have always been at war with Eurasia.
Like, have you recently threatened him in a way where he'd feel like he needed to call in old favors to stop you?
I've never met him.
Okay. Well, here's a picture of him. I hold up my phone.
She pauses and stares. How did you get this?
I told you. They've been sucking us into their weird plot.
I have, in any of our files, in any of our records, we have never got a picture of the Weaver. There is no way you having a picture of him is him sucking you into the plot. You have a picture of the most dangerous person in this city, maybe on the East Coast.
Okay.
She's just basically just staring at the picture.
Okay. So that goes more to my point that somehow we're getting sucked into this, and any information that you could give us on like his patterns, what he's normally into, who might be after him if it's not you. Like, again, you don't sound like you've had any great successes against him recently.
It's because you don't fight him.
Well, someone is fighting him.
He controls people.
Okay, but someone is at war with him, like battling him. Someone's trying to take the city away from him. I thought that was you.
Do you know what I do?
Say offensive thing to little girls.
I was about to say that, but I'm not going to. I'm going to restrain myself.
I would like to provoke Empyrean to say what he means. Oh.
Do I know what she does?
She avoids fighting master villains.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, do I know what she does?
There's some kind of mystical connection to the city.
Okay. So you're bound to the spirit of the city or something?
Yes. But one of the two of the major things I do with this is I can find anyone I want to in this city. I know where they are. I can find them if I'm looking for them. Even now.
Right. Oh.
See if she can find the imposter.
Even now, looking at a picture of this man, I can't find him.
Okay, hold on. Sidebar, Captain Halcyon. I put my phone down so she's not staring at it and distracted. Can you tell me right now where Balance is? Like right now. Where is he?
She pauses for a second. He gives an address.
Is that the only place he's at?
She's going to say something and pauses. I need a clarification.
What do you mean? That's a weird question to ask. Is Balance in more than one place or not?
Balance is in one place. Balance's powers are in 4 places.
Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. 4 places?
Well, yeah, that's pretty typical. I mean, you always have to.
I leave my power all over the place.
No, I mean, you always have to defeat 3 things. You know, before you
can fight the boss.
Right. I mean, that's traditional.
She's like pausing. He's like, that is a very odd sensation.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll come back to that one. Let me follow up on that. Back to this picture. I distract her with the picture of her mortal enemy.
Look, mortal enemy.
Mortal enemy. Forget about that.
Look at the mortal enemy.
Right. Mortal enemy over here. Okay. Here's what I know, Captain Halcyon. I know that this person, this Weaver person, is at war, and he's desperate enough about losing the city to have gone to try to call in favors for people that he is, I'm not going to say scared of, but at least consider some sort of equal in terms of dangerousness. I'd hit play.
So, as you're starting to press play, the picture kind of messes up a little bit, and all of a sudden, over the camera and fins, you see like the imprint of a bloody right hand.
I shrug. Ha! Look! The red right hand! Destroy my evidence. Now do you believe me? That there's some sort of high-level conspiracy going on here that is placing us in danger?
First of all, that is not what you first came to me with. Your story has actually changed about 3 times since we've been talking.
No
But
way.
yes, I do believe you.
What? A 15-year-old changed his story 15 times? What?
Impossible.
Right.
Right. No, I insist that I've been saying the very same thing since the very beginning.
Yeah, if anyone points out the differences, it's the same thing.
Right.
You know, she's not good with
Up.
children.
Joe.
But yes, I do believe you.
Okay. Well, we could use some help. That's what I'm saying. Because
So,
whether you think
what-
they're
how-
purposely sucking us in or we're getting sucked into the vortex, or I wonder if any of these people were behind the original kid thing. That's a good question.
Hmm. That is a good question.
Start
So-
muting to myself.
what? How
They
do we
probably
want
damaged the
operates?
building that pissed off Elite.
They probably
Right.
did.
He doesn't act. He basically deals with the bosses of whatever you are, crime boss, mafia, street gangs. And he goes to them and basically intimidates them. They all owe him allegiance. They follow his rules. The mark of the Weaver means you're safe.
Okay. Well,
2
someone's
days
been-
ago, one of the gangs, and she names it off, the 117th Street Regulars or whatever, were virtually wiped out. I couldn't find any typical players that were involved with it. But somebody targeted the leader of the gang and then moved out, not the other way.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's a problem.
She nods. Yes, it is.
So we have some sort of new high stakes gang war going on in our backyard. Great. Okay. Well, if you come up with any more like salient relevant info for us, that'd be really good because again, I feel like this is circling around to us somehow. And it's starting to make me paranoid and believe maybe some of the more recent things in our past haven't been maybe they've actually been related to this.
Keep me involved.
Okay. Thanks. I immediately rush off to Saber.
So,
Yoda.
before we
Or
do
you like
the end of
gladiator
the
movies?
scenario, since this is going to be more than one now, anyone have anyone else they wanted to speak with?
Not at this point.
I'm going to send Vinny a text message apologizing for the mall the other day. Just feel like, we're not really on the same page as far as our goals. And, I hope I didn't upset you too much.
Right, you didn't even know that she was totally available.
Exactly.
You were just trying to be a good guy.
Okay, so we'll leave it this conversation before I do one other thing with Katie. All you get respond back is, you don't have to apologize again.
Dang. Dang.
It's happening
Saber.
again.
I know what's happening. We have to stop that.
They're doing it again.
Katie,
Yeah.
So that the pictures you have for the camera, you start to notice something.
Hmm.
When it's like in your personal system, it's safe. As soon as you transfer the file or send it somewhere else, it gets corrupted within an hour or two. But it seems to be safe in you.
My
if you
robot
paint the
parts are
picture?
keeping it safe.
Mm-hmm.
What if you paint the picture?
I'm a safe space.
You're uncorruptible.
I'm uncorruptible.
Print it out.
Now I will rule.
So if that is all we have on this one, we will end there.
Okay.
And we will do the questions.
The end of session.
Yep. Balance.
Yes.
Did you grow closer to the team, grow into your own self-image, or grow away from the team?
I thought everybody grew closer to the team.
Okay. Who made you feel welcome?
Honestly, I don't know. But I felt like we got to know Asher a bit more, so I'm going to go with that.
Okay. So, since you've already got influence there, or he's already got influence,
Yep.
you can go ahead and move his labels. You would like to?
I can only see his bio and info. I can't actually see his character sheet.
I've got Freak of 1, Danger of 1,
Change that.
Savior of 2, and everything else is 0.
Say that again.
Freak of 1, Danger of 1, Savior of 2, and Superior of 0, Mundane 0.
Well, I'm going to lower your saver and up your freak because freak or danger.
Oh, what?
Freak or danger.
Plus, you don't
I'm gonna lower
taste
your
as good
saver.
as you used to.
Yeah, I'm going to lower your savior and up your freak
Wait,
because
what?
your powers are out of your control.
Jim said savor first.
Oh.
Savior.
So then, Danny,
Yes.
you can clear a condition or mark a potential.
I am going to clear out Hopeless.
Hopeless is gone.
Okay.
KT.
I'm just living with the anger.
Well, I kind of want to grow away from the team just to spite them all. No.
All right.
I'm going to grow closer to the team. I'm going to say Asher made me feel welcome by revealing his secret to me, even though he'd already revealed his secret to me. But he decided to take the revealing of the secret seriously this time. So, plus I got to be involved in all of his family drama, which was super exciting.
Yeah.
You eat that up.
Yep. So I think he already has influence over me. So
Yep. You're going to have to read it to me, Mark.
We
'cause I
all
can't-
already have influence over
I can only see your bio or info.
okay. Well, my freak is 3. My danger is 0. My savior is -1. My superior is 2, and my mundane is 1.
Hmm. I'm gonna
Stall for time.
yeah, I'm gonna stall for time. I'm gonna lower your mundane
Okay.
and up your savior.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and then mark. Clear a condition or mark a potential. Also, Also, Katie, I just want to point out all of the boys are angry.
Oh yeah.
It's true. I'm going to mark potential because I don't think I have any conditions.
Yeah, makes sense.
And all my
Save
rolls
all.
were successes, so I'm going to need that potential.
Makes sense. Saber.
I'm gonna go closer to the team. I think between like Asher sharing all his drama with us, like, and finally like just owning up to it, and Balance, letting me put a tracer on him, which is pretty trusting.
I totally trust you.
So definitely doing close to the team. And I'm gonna go with Balance because I already knew Asher's secret.
True.
So I'm gonna say that.
Everybody
Balance.
knew Asher's secret.
Well, I do now.
Dogs knew
Asher's-
it.
So, Balance,
Hmm?
shift him.
What you got?
All right. I have a freak of -2, a danger of -2, a savior of 2, a superior of 3, and a mundane of 2.
Let's reduce your mundane and go up on your danger.
Okay.
And are you clearing a condition or marking a potential?
I'm gonna clear guilty. I'm gonna stay angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
Rage.
need that anger.
I still can't believe they called Katie a freak.
Mhm.
Called Asher that to his face.
It's so weird that everybody's angry about that except me.
Did
But you're
some,
used to it. They've never seen it before.
I guess.
did some
Yeah.
spirit bastard left his red right hand on my door.
Mhm.
Thinks he can scare me.
Empyrean,
Yeah, I grew close to the team for sure.
most welcome.
Oh man, that's a tough one. I'm gonna say KT.
KT, shift him.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
My
I,
freak's a -2.
I can actually look
danger-
at your character sheet, so.
Why can I not look at yours? That's weird.
Not really.
Because Chris gave me all the benefits.
He's running the video, so if he needs
Mark
to,
as
he can flip over
administrator.
people's sheets.
Well, my
Permissions.
savior is locked.
Yeah,
That's what I-
yeah, I see that. Okay. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm going to raise your freak.
I don't take that the wrong way.
And lower your danger.
Okay.
So stereotypical.
No, I'm going to lower your mundane, actually.
Okay.
There is
Alright.
nothing mundane about you, girlfriend.
That's right.
All right.
And are you clear a condition or mark a potential?
I'm gonna clear hopeless.
Gonna keep that anger.
Yeah.
Rage.
Did you hear what he called me? Did you hear what he called KT?
Yeah,
He's suing me.
right.
What?
I do want to.
I lost my
wanna point out
YouTube
what it-
revenue.
I
Right.
want to point out what amuses me the most about that is you guys like to, do the aid stuff back and forth all the time, and anger is the one that interferes with that.
Oh, I know.
Comfort or support, I should say.
Oh,
I'm too mad to comfort anybody.
yeah. Well, it's a good thing I'm free of that condition. I can calm everybody down. Now
Okay,
I won't, but I could.
and that was episode 9, parts 1, 2, and 3. Apparently, there will now be an episode 10, parts 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, fancy.
We will see if the demon shows back up or if he stays in his imprisoned limbo where no one remembers him. And wherever Weapon wins.
He was getting gas station sushi.
He fell asleep in his Kirby craft, and we don't know where it is.
Ah,
You shrunk it down small and we misplaced it.
Mhm.
He's been in
Finish-
Saber's pocket the whole time.
exactly.
I have no idea where he is.
Right.
You left him
Wait,
in your
wait.
other jeans.
I forgot to swap them out when I
Thank you,
when I swapped
Rock On.
jeans.